1,600 miles east to Peoria, Illinois. Ta-da! So this is a 1955. So, and this truck came from Hannah City, Illinois. Got some front end damage. Looks like it was hit right here in the front. It's got a couple spots here, but got a dent here and a big dent right there, but that's all fixable. There she is in all her glory. My wife's gonna be thrilled when I drag this thing home, so are the neighbors. Let's give it a shot. Nope. It's working. All right, guys, well, I think we got this thing loaded up finally. I have a plan of what I want to do with it. Yeah, it looks like RG Mackamer Lumber Company, Hannah City, Illinois. Oh, I have been on the hunt quite a bit here lately, trying to find a chassis for this cabover. All right, there we go. Got it. Thinking about just cutting this entire floor out, all of it completely, and just rebuilding a whole new flat floor in this thing. If I get bogged down and trying to fix too much sheet metal, I'm just not gonna go through with this project. I'm just gonna walk away from it. And I really don't wanna do that. All right, well, here she is, guys. I don't hear any knocking. Oh, that seat is freaking burning hot. It's like 110 out right now. Oh yeah. This thing is heavy. Big block and a 4L80. All right, guys, well, the goal is to try to at least set that cab on this frame. I don't think that's gonna work. All right, so my half-ass plan right now, just need to get a bar across between the two. Now, I'm just gonna be using a bunch of leftover stuff. Okay. All right, so I think that looks pretty good. I think this is definitely going to be plenty strong enough. All right, guys, I think I got this thing fitted up pretty darn well. Buy an old truck, they said. They're easy to work on, they said. Nope. What I plan on doing today is incorporating the motorhome brakes into this project. So I'm just gonna mount this thing way up high. Just trying to figure out how I'm gonna suspend this thing, basically. All right, it's all assembled now. But that's it. I do not recommend doing this on pavers. Oh man. Nice and easy. All right, guys, well, I've decided I'm moving this engine. I know. Truck's gotta go backwards. If I can at least get it over the motor mounts, I'll be happy. I do like it. And then that gives me all the room in the world up front. I like that. You can't see it now. You never know what I'm gonna do next, so I'm unpredictable. So today we're gonna try to mess with the steering on the old cab over here, see what we can figure out. This box should just bolt right up to the frame. Well, that's already a problem. All right, that looks like it might work. And this can go here, push this back down again. All right, she's painted, put back together again. Looks good. I mean, that's a great test. Everything else feels really good. The goal is to try to get this doghouse built. All right, today I'm gonna mess with the throttle pedal assembly, the parking brake assembly, and the shifter. Just use a piece of baling wire here to try to figure out my distance. This is the way it was in the motorhome too, is this throttle pedal is really high. All right, guys, we got throttle. So there she is. See if we can get this parking brake situation figured out. And then I will just mount this thing right up here. Nothing's ever easy on this thing. What I'll do instead is I'll just mount this thing right here. All right, well, that looks good. Bada bing. As I mentioned in the last video, I was discussing using the original parking brake handle from the cabover as the shifter. Here, I should have made this longer, and I wasn't thinking. I'm not gonna lie, this is probably one of the harder things that I've ever done on a vehicle. So I think that'll be okay. I think it'll hold it. Top of the list, worst thing ever. All right, so when I had the round rod on here, it just would not work. So I've just got a piece of flat stock here that's welded onto the hinge right here. I welded this on first, and I just held a washer up here, and then I just started whittling away at it little by little. All right. Reverse, neutral, drive, neutral, drive, neutral. 3, 2, 1. So yeah, that looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this frame and shorten this thing up 2 feet. There we go. Ran out of paint right there at the end. Things bolted up. Otherwise, it looks pretty damn good. Oh, that looks so much better. So I guess you could say today is gonna be exhausting. All right, let's see how these fit. Hopefully they fit. I don't know what these headers are for actually, because I picked them up at the swap meet, so. It's pretty darn close to this oil filter. I wish it wasn't so close to that. Let's see what that did. All right, I'm gonna do a couple things here. That's probably not a good idea. I'm not even gonna show you. I'm so disgusted by it. All right, I'll give you a little shot there. I think I got everything ready. I got everything made up. The new brackets made and all the holes drilled, and then get it welded up. Then we can move on to doing the rest of it. To come underneath here, connect to the stack up here, and then underneath the transmission cross member, and then I'll go out and then curve it around. I'm just trying to get my clearances all right around the tanks and everything. All right, so when I was trying to run this thing back and go behind the transmission, it was just getting way too cluttered back there. I abandoned that idea. I can just run a 90 off of there, and I can just come down through here, and I can use this 180 right here, right into the collector. And then I got to figure out the guards. I haven't done the guards yet. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. All right, so there's a quick update for you on the 1955 Chevrolet COE that I'm building. I just want to thank everyone for following along over the last few months. And if you're new here to the channel, I encourage you to subscribe because there's a lot more to come on this thing in this coming year. So once again, I want to thank everyone for the support. Thank you so much for watching. I just want to wish every one of you a happy new year and stay tuned for more to come on the Cabover. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.